All right, guys, welcome back. Diana, thanks for doing that for me. I need to take a little break, but cool stuff. That's a sweet shirt.
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
it. I like
She's
it. Turned out
amazing.
nice.
I love it.
Nice. I had to step outside real quick, check out what we got going on. Everybody's set up. The parking lot is filling up. We've got Demon Rum, Legend Suspension, Plex Audio. Come on down, have a drink. We got our food trucks out there, having a great time. So, Rob, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. How are you, buddy?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Hi, Rob.
Hi.
We're here with Rob Borden, owner of Saddle Sore Ranch, motorcycle enthusiast, great friend of the dealership. Thanks for stopping by today.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
So I haven't personally gotten a chance to make it down there yet, but I've heard amazing things about Saddle Sore Ranch. Tell me a little bit about how that came to be.
Well, it really came about. I wanted to buy a property for myself for a little weekend getaway, something to get out of the madness of Vegas. And so I ended up buying this property down just outside of Kingman and Oatman, Arizona. And told some friends about it, and of course all my friends are shady bikers too. So they were all like, hey, well, we should do parties out there, and you should build a bar and, a stage, and we should have bands and all this. And so one thing led to another, and it just turned into what it is now. That wasn't the intention, but it's worked out well. It's a really good time.
Nice. I hear you got an event coming up soon.
Yeah, here in 2 weeks we've got Shinetoberfest coming up. We're gonna have a ride-in chopper show. The tagline for Shinetoberfest is Moonshine, Motorcycles, and Mayhem.
Hey, there we go.
So we're gonna have a ride-in custom chopper show. We're gonna have some live bands out there. We've got a flat track. Some of the old school guys like to race, on-site camping, nightly campfire parties, 21 and up only. And yeah, so that's the next event. That's October 18th through the 20th.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So you guys come on out if you get a chance. I mean, I know some of you have been out there. A lot of you actually have been out there. Some of you may have not made it out there yet. The roads out there, I guarantee you, they're not as bad as you may have heard they are. I always tell people, if you're not comfortable riding your bike out there, drive your car, man. We don't care how you get there.
Just
come on out and party. It's an awesome off-grid event venue, and we really, really have a good time.
What are you doing that weekend?
I'll be down there.
Let's go check it out.
Now, also coming up after that, the following event will be the West Coast Rendezvous, which a lot of you guys are familiar with. Part of that is the Blue Collar Build-Off. Blue Collar Build-Off is now in its 4th year. Red Rock Harley-Davidson always sponsors that. They do a tremendous job helping us out. They've always stood behind the Saddle Sore Ranch, as well as Biker Atlas and everything else that we do. But the Blue Collar Build-Off is still 6 months away, and we've already got 19 teams registered from all over the country for that.
Wow.
And again, still got 6 more months, so we'll have more teams registering. That one's been in the Horse Backstreet Choppers magazine several times, Quick Throttle magazine. Quick Throttle is one of the sponsors of that event, as well as Red Rock Harley-Davidson. Our friends at Legal Ride always stand behind that as well. The list goes on and on there, but that's a great time. If you're not familiar with the Blue Collar Build-Off, teams from all over the country. These are just regular, average guys, home garage builders in their backyards or whatever that register for the build-off. They have 30 days to build a bike, and they can only spend $1,500.
Wow.
$1,500.
That's
That's tough.
They'll all start with some kind of donor. Maybe they've got some crappy old Honda or an old Sportster that's sitting out in the shed or something in the backyard that's been there for 5 or 10 years. So they have something to build upon. They'll start with that. Again, they can spend no more than $1,500 for anything they run into that they're going to need. Maybe there's parts that are broken or missing or whatever. So they have a $1,500 build budget that they can do. And then again, it has to be done in 30 days. Then they bring those bikes from wherever they're from all the way out here to Vegas. We do a pre-show here at Red Rock Harley-Davidson, where in case you can't make it down to the ranch for the big final event, you still get a chance to come here to Red Rock Harley-Davidson and see the bikes these guys build. And they are amazing bikes. If you see these bikes, you would never guess that they're $1,500, and a few rednecks in their garage.
Were you here for the event last year? Did you get to see some of the bikes?
I did not.
Yeah.
No.
You're absolutely right. Some of the stuff you see these bikes, and it's just all about creativity and making it work. I mean, especially on that kind of budget, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and keep in mind when you see that it's $1,500 build budget, that doesn't mean that these builders are building $1,500 bikes. You got to keep in mind, they started off with a donor.
Yeah.
Then they spent $1,500 on top of that. Plus, you got a team of up to 4 people that have a month's worth of labor in that. So a lot of times people see these bikes and they're like, man, that ain't no $1,500 bike. There's no way. It's not supposed to be a $1,500 bike.
Yeah. Sure.
That's just the budget that they have to work
right.
with.
Sure.
Then they add all their labor, their creativity, their skill, and everything on top of it, and they turn out some really, really amazing bikes.
Well, we're looking forward to having those bikes here again this year for the Blue Collar Build-Off and the West Coast Rendezvous. Any of you guys, any of the teams that are out there, we support you guys a bunch. If you need some last-minute parts, come and see us here at Red Rock. We'd be happy to help you guys out.
Red Rock Harley-Davidson's always been great to us. Great place to be, great place to work, great place for everything, man. They stand behind us, and we certainly stand behind them. The dates for the Blue Collar Build-Off coming up, we've actually aligned it this year. I was approached by the coordinators of Oatman Bike Week, that when they do their own Bike Week during the Laughlin River Run, you know, Oatman kind of has their own thing. They approached me to change the dates of our West Coast Rendezvous to coincide with the Laughlin River Run dates, so we could just do a big thing between my ranch and Oatman.
Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations. It's big. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's awesome.
So for this year, we've changed the dates of the West Coast Rendezvous. They will be the same dates as Laughlin River Run, which is April 23rd through the 26th. The Blue Collar Build-Off pre-show here at Red Rock Harley-Davidson will be on that Thursday. I believe it's April 23rd.
Cool. Obviously, you're a motorcycle enthusiast. What do you ride?
Oh gosh, man, I've got a 2003 Fat Boy. I've got a 95 Heritage. I've got 5 or 6 more bikes down at the ranch.
Right on.
Yep.
Well, one of the things with motorcycles and enthusiasts, we're seeing, we were having rum yesterday. We saw a
Yes.
bikini contest. There's a lot of stuff going on during BikeFest. And one thing we see everywhere, obviously, is tattoos, man. You got a pretty sweet one there, Rob. What do you got going on in that arm?
Well, this tattoo, actually 555, that's my son's birthday. So he was born May 5th of 2005. These Harley shields in the center there, that's just the hyphens between the dates. My son is the 4th, so that's what the Roman numeral 4 is. And then the fill inside the numbers there, the 555. Everything you see filling, the idea there was kind of like a charm bracelet of sorts. So just little things that are important that mean something to me in my life, I put on there just like you would a little charm on a charm bracelet.
Yeah.
Very
and
cool.
I'll fill it up as I go.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Very cool.
Awesome. I love
And
it.
obviously, who else has a lot of tattoos?
Yes, she does.
He's got a bunch.
I've got quite a few.
What do you got going on?
Okay, so
Thanks, Rob. We'll see you soon, brother.
All right, thank you
so
guys.
much. So I've got a few. I'm a big fan of portraits. So here I have my mom. This is a portrait of my mom. This is a portrait of my brother. Here I have a skull. Up here I have Jim Morrison, which I love the Doors.
Very cool.
Yeah. Down here I have my favorite rapper, Eminem.
Is that Eminem?
That is Eminem. I get that all the time when I'm walking. I'm like wearing shorts. Somebody will come up to me and say, "Is that Eminem on your leg?" I say, "Yes, it is."
The cool thing is they're well done. They're really well done because portraits can be tough, but
Thank
great
you
quality. It
very
looks really
much.
good.
Yeah, I know. I get a lot of compliments definitely on my portraits. Also up here, I have my top 3 favorite actors. So I have Robert De Niro here. I have Johnny Depp back here, and Tom Hardy up here. Yeah, and recently I just got my stomach finished, which I started tattooing my stomach about 6 years ago. And by far the worst pain I've ever experienced. I mean, I don't know if you guys out there have your stomach tattooed, I'm sure you can relate. By far the worst pain ever. So, but yeah, I mean, tattoos are amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Everybody likes to show off their tattoos, Brady.
Yeah,
We can't miss yours.
yeah, mine aren't as pretty as hers though. Hers
Aw,
are
you guys-
amazing.
No, you have really pretty
Mine
stuff
are,
on you too.
So I've got Loteria cards, so the Mexican card game. all up my
Nice, I
arm.
love that.
I've got my best friend and I woke up one morning and we're like, dude, let's go get a tattoo. And I was like, I'm in. So we
Yeah.
ended up with this. I have them down my back, my leg.
You have some on your legs too, yeah,
I
I
have
noticed.
one on my leg that I just got started, so it's going to be a process. I do
Yeah.
have Harley-Davidson tattooed on me.
Hey.
Gotta have your Harley tattoo.
What would you say from what you have was the most painful one?
I'm gonna have to say like right in here.
Yeah.
Like right there hurt really bad. My stomach didn't hurt too bad, but it's not like blasted. It's like tribal stuff. The back
Yeah.
of my head, I have the back of my head done.
Yeah.
You gonna hold it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is one of my favorite
Show
ones.
us.
So, back of my head.
Ooh, I love
Ooh,
that.
yeah, that would hurt, yeah. Oh my
Yes,
God.
I love that.
So that one's my favorite though. At first I was like, what's my mom gonna say about it? Every
My-
tattoo, she's like, why, Brandy? Just why?
I know. My mom was the same way. I started getting tattooed when I was 17, and I hid it from my mom for about 2 to 3 years until she finally saw. And when she saw, I already had like so much more. And now she just gave up. Like, she'll
Yeah.
call me and say, what are you doing? I say, Mom, I'm at the tattoo shop. She's like, oh, what are you getting now?
Again?
Yeah.
So my very first tattoo that I ever got, I got on my 18th birthday. My
Wow.
big sister, Amy, what's up, Amy? She took me on my 18th birthday, got my first tattoo. My dad, not a tattoo guy. Old school Italian cop, hated tattoos, always did. So the next day, we're having breakfast, and my big sister, my big supporter, goes, so how's your tattoo healing? Oh, no.
Right
Totally
under the
gave
bus.
you
yeah,
out.
he totally threw me under the bus. So then I got to show him, and it's actually for my dad. So he couldn't be
Aw.
too mad. All I
Yeah.
could say was, could you get it any bigger? I'm like,
I
"All
know,
right."
that's exactly how my mom was, because she was like, okay, once I started, she was like, you got on your legs, you can still hide it. But then when I came home and I had this, she's like, why did you do your arms? No. And I said, Mom, it's you. So I was like, yeah, Mom, it's you. So after that, she totally loves it. So now when we're out together, she'll show her friends, look, it's me on her arm.
It's beautiful. It's
Thank
done
you.
beautiful.
So cool.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
They want to see your back. I think they want to see your back.
We can't see all that today, Nick. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with Brandy, Diana. Thanks, ladies, for chilling with us for a little
Thank
bit.
you.
We're going to take a little break, come back and see you guys. We're going to go see how the stunt show's coming out. Those guys are still practicing.
Yes.
If you're not here, get here. Come on down.
Yes,
3
come
o'clock,
see
the
us.
competition starts, but the party's going on outside. So we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Vince Argentine here, sitting in the showroom of Red Rock Harley-Davidson. You hear the bikes behind us. We're having a big party. We went from tattoos to more tattoos.
Yeah, I got some tattoos on my arms. So, I mean, they're kind of all over right now.
Mike, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by.
Nice to meet you.
Alexa, how are you today?
Good, doing good. How are you?
Good, good, good. We've got a lot going on today. I'm happy that you guys are out here hanging out in the parking lot, getting to try out BikeFest here and get to kind of see what we do. We're sitting here. This is the only way I've been able to make it through the morning with Rain Total Body Fuel.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, Rain Body Fuel, we just came out early this year, and we came out with a new flavor this October. It's going to be out in the stores October 6th, I believe, sometime early this October. But for right now, we have our 6 original flavors that are out in store, and you know they're 10 calories coming from the BCAA, so legally we have to account them for calories. It also has 300 milligrams of caffeine, also has electrolytes, so it's not just your typical energy drink. It's something that actually fuels you. That's why it's called a body fuel.
Nice, nice. And Mike, how did you get involved in this whole thing?
It was kind of like an auditioning process, you know, like, I mean, they're looking for brand ambassadors, people that are on Instagram that like the caffeine, the fitness industry, you know, and that we kind of embody that, and we love it. And I was already drinking it kind of before I even got involved, so I might as well get involved with a company that I believe in beforehand.
Right.
So
it's a fun job, though. You guys
not
can go hang out at parties and let everybody try it. That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't suck.
Right?
I mean, look around.
It's amazing. Honestly, when I came into this company, it wasn't as if I knew what it was before. My friend who told me about this job said that it's really good, and I'm like, I've never tried it until after I joined. And you know, the taste is very wholesome and it's very, very nice. And you know, the way they marketed their product just in a couple of months has been very good this year. Very good and very successful.
Nice, very nice. So, and I know you guys said it's already out. Where can I pick up a can? Other than coming down to Red Rock and trying one for free, where can I?
Yeah, we have complimentary ones here. They're not free, they're complimentary.
Complimentary, there we
no,
go.
honestly, I mean, Rain's everywhere. I'm sure people have started to see them in like all 7-Elevens, any like big retailers. Like, they're everywhere right now. We're going head to head with our competitors, so
awesome.
We're trying to take over.
But you got our support. Half of our crew has been able to get a little woke up and ready for the day today. Because
I think I've seen like the same
it.
people come back and grab like 2 or 3. I mean, I don't know if there's a limit. Is there a limit on these things?
As long as you try all the flavors that you have, and we have 7 flavors. So it's razzleberry, peach fizz, melon mania, sour apple, lemon heads, and carnival candy. And again, the newest one that we have is right here, orange dreamsicle. It tastes, every single flavor tastes really good. If you don't think you like one flavor, someone out there will love that flavor as well. So
awesome.
And
orange tastes like summer. This just tastes like summer to
right,
me.
hanging out
it's
on the
great.
beach.
Yeah,
heck yeah, heck
the
yeah.
boardwalk down the Jersey Shore.
right. Cool. Well, thanks for bearing with us, you guys. We are live on location right now at Red Rock Harley-Davidson. The Bell Brawl Stunt Shows is kicking off out there. 3 o'clock the competition starts. At 2:30, we're doing our raffle, the Red Rock Harley-Davidson raffle. Stop down by at our booth downtown. Get going. Get signed up. $250 to the winner. Come here. Check out the competition this afternoon. We'll be back in a little bit. Thank you.